First. Okay, so who want to be the first? Who want to be the first? Okay, so if there's no one to be the first, so Bro Ayudi, you ready?
Okay, thank you.
Males ya. Aduh. Bisa share.
Who want to be the first presenter?
Because no one, so okay, so it's you then.
Okay, good evening. Thank you for wait for a while.
That's fine.
I share my presentation slide.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, welcome to my presentation today. I do this presentation based on my experience. As information, a few days ago, I got interview offering from the owner, one of the rural bank, Bank Perkreditan Rakyat, BPR in Jakarta. They wanted to hire top executive as chief executive officer to handle this BPR and realize what he dreamed. And he gave me several data and wanted me to learn about data and pick one of the biggest problem so that the owner has insight what happened to this company and what will be happen for about 1 until 5 years later. I learned the data and share about what I've learned in this presentation today. Okay, I capture the several publication data from this company, PT BPR Bilan Investama. I concern that the annual publication report and the balance sheet, they are increasing total asset from 24 billion until to in the 2002. This is the data from comparison 2002 and 2003. From 24 billion to 27 billion. There is 3 billion in 1 month increasing of total asset. And then about equity, one thing that we must consider if we concern and learn about the balance sheet is about equity. Equity also increasing from 6.5 to 7.5. 1 billion increasing equity from 2002 to 2003. And then the funding income, the customer deposit also, this is the decreasing amount from 12 billion decrease to 7 billion. This is not good for this company because decreasing of saving from customer, it means decreasing trust of the customer to this company. But this company have solution offering saving from other financial institution to cover the deficit of this customer saving. There is increasing from 4.9 to 11.8. That's coming from financial institution, another financial institution to cover the deficit of decreasing saving deposit from the customer. Also, this is a common ratio in the banking or financial institution. That is mean we consider to one, the point G, LDR. LDR is low deposit ratio. It means that below than 80 or 90, it means the company cannot release credit for the customer. So this is the main problem for this customer, this company. Although this company have good and funding enough, it can be seen in the several ratio like KPMM and cash ratio. It is over the standard from authority regulator. It means OJK. And then from this data, I want to suggest this company what's the problem and how about the solution. In this presentation, I will share about what will you get from this presentation. The several challenges of the Bank Perkreditan Rakyat or BPR Indonesia consist of at least five things. The first is access to capital and funding. If we compare BPR with commercial banking, BPR only has so little capital, not more than most of them not more than 10 billion rupiah. The standard minimum from authority is only 6 billion rupiah. If compared to commercial banking need required minimum 2 trillion rupiah. The amount of the capital and funding is the backbone of the company, because little capital if compared to big capital, the little company like BPR cannot compete and beat competition with other institutions in other financial institution like commercial banking. So the impact of this little and lack of capital, we can see in the another effect like implementation of innovation and technology. Technology is backbone of innovation. Without implemented high technology, innovation cannot be implemented well. As you know, the technology needs unlimited cost. So that make BPR cannot compete well with another BPR or also commercial banking. The technology consists of human who handle technology and also software that can implement it and make jump up several process into simplifier process. So how about the solution of this condition? The solution, the BPR should be make cooperation and also develop maybe simple digital platform based on the local market needs. This is related to the development of human resource. Human resource in the financial institution also having several challenges. The technology and innovation need the high skill, talented people. Talented people tends to join in the company who can give and offering better salary, better working environment, and better challenging for the career path and better future of them. So what can we do in the BPR future about improving and development human resource? Because to hire high skill, talented people, the BPR cannot compete with commercial banking. One thing that BPR should consider is maybe they they better hire middle skill people, but have high spirit to fighter, because high spirit manpower they will routine improve their capability and their skill based on challenging and problem he face every day. By day he learn about problem, their skill sooner or later also can increase and finally all of the job responsibility can be done well. So this is the solution about the development of human resource for BPR. And then the fourth problem of the BPR coming from regulation and compliance. Actually, regulation and compliance can be also opportunity to BPR itself, because authority body, it means OJK, have a standard tighter in the commercial banking than the BPR. So the BPR have flexibility to catch up better market based on the flexibility offering by regulator body. But the flexibility of regulatory also have side challenging, because the capacity of network and also especially branches, the BPR is not wide as commercial banking. As we know that the commercial banking usually have head office in capital headquarter and several province, several regency having branches and covered by good network and technology, high technology implemented. But the BPR didn't have capability like that. This is so. What should BPR do about this condition? Actually, the BPR cover at least region around this head office they stay. For example, if the head office of this BPR in capital city of Semarang, maybe it can cover for region surrounded from this capital city by maximize capacity of capturing market share in surrounded of this capital market. There is no need big capital and big money to run this business well. Also, this is correlation with the point of 5 about operational efficiency, enhancement of operational efficiency. BPR should increase operational efficiency to reduce cost and increasing profitability. Growth and profit is the point that all BPR should be considered, because without growth and profit, the company cannot grow and make dream from the owner or shareholder. The solution of these challenges is covered about automatization manual process. If the BPR having branches, it is also need consolidation of branches. Inefficient consolidation should be overcome by the implementation of high technology atau teknologi usage to increase service and also reduce operational cost. need requirement about infrastructure of information technology to increase working efficiency. So the 5 things that I choose as the several big problem, and I offer to the owner of this BPR. So the owner of the BPR have insight what happened in this company and what will be happen in the next maybe 1 until 5 years later. And then we continue to the next slide.
5 more minutes, okay? 5 more minutes.
1 minute. Okay, and now about segmented credit that I want to choose in the next time. The type of credit in the BPR consists of capital credit, and then consumptive credit, and also investment credit. The biggest market share that I want to choose is on the capital market credit. For about I consider to catch up target at least 60%, because the nature and the core business of BPR usually maximize in the capital credit. And then we implemented all of the problem and solution in the business mapping bank. I consider to at least 7 points about segmented market share, and also customer need analysis, mapping service and product, competition analysis, compose marketing strategy, develop service and product, and evaluate, and also based on reporting performance monthly. So this is the point that I want to share in this presentation, and also that I share when I got interviewed a few days ago. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that's really complete and really good. Bro Ayuda, thank you so much for the presentations. It's really detailed. That's the things that I like. And then even your your PPT is on in Indonesian language, but you try to translate it directly, blah, 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 you know, so it's good. It's really good. And then the input, the feedback that I can tell, it's like about the grammar and everything. It's not there is no issues that I found. And only for a bit, just a bit, bener yang bener-bener cuman kayak contoh lucunya, for example ya, waktu Bro Wahyudi bilang, for example, the progress it's from 2000 and to 2003. Itu betul pakai to. Tapi pas lagi ngomongin angka, itu kadang-kadang suka keselipnya pakai until. Jadi dari 24 billion sana ya, from for example from 24 billion until 27 billion. Jadi pakainya to. Jadi itu aja. Tapi kalau untuk tahun betul, selalu betul. Dan tadi ada keselip di beberapa pronunciations-nya di realize dan di environment. Cara bacanya environment, jadi bukan environment ya. Tapi cara baca environment. Itu aja Bro Wahyudi, it's really good. Your presentations is really complete, detail, and then apa tuh namanya, nggak terlalu banyak pengulangan kata-kata gitu. It's really good. Thank you so much Bro Wahyudi. Oh,
Okay,
probably if it's like there is a feedback that you have to improve itu cuman di accent-nya. Jadi coba nih kalau seandainya pas lagi sebenarnya bisa tuh kalau lagi presentasi kayak gitu, kalau contoh ada contoh PPT dalam bahasa Inggris ya. Nah, itu boleh sambil Bro Wahyudi kalau mau latihan sambil dibaca tapi sambil apa tuh? Sambil kayak ada intonasinya biar jadi dapat accent-nya. Jadi biar ada accent-nya. Karena memang wajar banget normal naturally kan, because we are always speak Indonesian language dan bahasa Inggris bukan mother tongue kita ya, bukan native language kita, jadi of course kita nggak punya accent-nya. That's why itu harus di practice, jadi harus dipraktekin memang. Sering-sering kalau ada artikel baca gitu, sering-sering sambil dibaca, sambil songong-songongan gitu, sambil bacanya tuh sambil dipakai nada, jadi biar ada accent-nya. Seperti itu ya. Itu aja, but it's already so good. Thank you so much, Bro Wahyudi. You already set
Thank you,
the
thank you.
high limit for the very first presentations. It's already good. Thank you.
Thank
Okay, so next is Nova. Are you ready?
Yes, yes,
Okay. You want to share PPT, right?
yes.
You will have 10 to 15 minutes ya. Bisa sampai 15 minutes is fine. Nice. Well, we don't learn in high school and college.
Okay, thank you, Sis Rachel. Today I will take the topic, bring the topic about education in Indonesia. This is my own opinion and based on my experience. So maybe some people maybe didn't have the same opinion. So I only tell about my opinion. Okay. What we don't learn in high school and college. Why I bring this topic because I see some because of the education Indonesia is only for formal education, we didn't have soft skill from that because actually we have time. If we see in high school we have 3 years to learn in high school, senior high school, but we don't have any information about career path. So I hope in the future in Indonesia there is some evaluation or innovation maybe also about education to make it to help student and also all new generation to prepare themselves on a career path or in work in the futures. This is the for example, for high school, senior high school, career coach, actually we want something new on there. Not only how we pass the exam in senior high school, but we focus on what they give some information about providing average between a school, college and work and assist a young adult to choose a better career because some of us maybe have we can say it about salah jurusan. We can say about that. Yes, because after we finish graduate after we graduate from high school, senior high school, we only choosing the which one is measuring that's low people, and then we have more opportunity to pass and accept in that university, but we didn't know what is our skill, so we need to know about that because actually it's not really difficult to having that this placement test, but in Indonesia we don't have that. We don't have in every school because this is really will helping parents and students preparing for their career in the futures. So we need to know what is my skill. My skill is we can see from the result in every classes we have exam, and also which one is better for me, social or science, because some of us, for example, I take in university is animal science. But actually, I don't know which career is will be that. What should I do for the with that education? So we need to have some information about that. Which one is better for me, sosum or scientific, to reduce about salah jurusan, and what kind of profession is suitable for me. We can say that because from sosum we can see which career will be better for us, maybe to be a doctor, for example, or maybe to be a lawyer. And after that we need to know more about information which majoring is better for me in Indonesia based on the popularity university on based on our skill, and also which university is better. So after we know all these five information, parent will have some uh some information for discussion with their husband or maybe their wife about their kids future, which one is the university or which one is the majoring suitable for their kids. And also in college, we only focus on how we study to pass the exam, how is to graduate it until 4 years, but actually we don't know which one, what is skill, what kind of skill can help me to have better career in the future. Because we don't, if we know that language is really important, we will learn with this language, maybe from since we are start study in university, we will learn about language because we know it's really important for our career. But we don't know about that. We don't know much about company, about language, or about information IT knowledge. If in Indonesia, I having this innovation about study or curriculum in Indonesia, so I hope in the future this will be help reduce about low skill generation and jobless generation. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that's really good. The
Okay.
topic, I really like the topic. It's true. It's just because probably in Indonesia that we are not common, yeah. Like the school education systems is totally different. They don't teach students and people to knows about what is your skill, what is your soft skill, what is your hard skill, which one that it's really good for you, what kind of major. So there is no wrong college major, jadi nggak salah jurusan ya. That's really good topic. Thank you so much, Sis Nopa.
Thank you,
And
sis.
yeah, for what I really like about you is when it's really for example, when you want to say about something, you know exactly that was wrong gitu. For example, kayak tadi ada kata-katanya what is cool, tapi terus tiba-tiba suddenly your brain is just like stop and then you change, oh what kind of school gitu. Jadi langsung diganti gitu kalimatnya. Means that you have kesadaran untuk bisa membuat kata-katanya itu jadi lebih baik dengan pilihan grammar yang lebih tepat gitu. So which is really good, Sis Nopa. And then cuman tadi keselipnya di kata-kata adult ya, cara sebutnya itu adult. Jadi bukan adult, itu aja. Yang lainnya it's really good. Dan satu lagi paling kalau sometimes I notice karena when we talk, for example, I ask you about something, you really explain it so well without a lot of like like hesitant.
Yeah, I
Jadi
have
kayak
that
gitu.
problem.
Ya, nah itu. Dan aku notice baru hari ini ketika you really what is that? I don't know, like it's part of nervous atau it's part of excited about when we excited talking about something, sometimes kita tuh jadi terburu-buru gitu. Dan kadang-kadang kalau kita terburu-buru jadi banyak pausingnya itu. Nah, jadi my suggestions biasanya kalau kayak gitu tuh try to take a deep breath, inhale, dan diatur tuh nafasnya. Karena tempo itu juga bisa mempengaruhi kita jadi kelihatan sangat nervous dan kebanyakan akhirnya jadi banyak pausingnya itu. Itu sih sebenarnya. Jadi kalau seandainya pas lagi mau presentation supaya tidak banyak pengulangan atau banyak nya itu bisa untuk dengan cara diatur temponya. Jadi ketika kita ngomong tuh diatur temponya. Jadi jangan terlalu cepat tapi jangan terlalu lama. Jadi supaya tidak terkesan buru-buru dan nervousnya kelihatan banget gitu. Intinya itu aja. But it's already so good, Sis Nopa. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Itu
sis.
aja. Thank you, Sis Nopa. Next, what about Sis Yosi?
Hello, good evening.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, okay, I will try to presentation. Actually, I'm not yet preparing anything.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Sorry, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I will share some picture maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I would like to tell you about my presentation. It's about underwater paradise.
Nice.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Have you know where is the underwater paradise? Have you ever seen underwater paradise?
Not yet, unfortunately. No.
Okay, if you don't know, I will tell you where is the place. The biggest underwater paradise actually is in Indonesia. Maybe mostly Indonesian people doesn't know about this, but foreigners come to Indonesia because Indonesia is a underwater paradise that mostly diver come to Indonesia for that. And the place is in Wakatobi National Marine Park. Is that in Southeast Sulawesi. The underwater paradise in the heart of Asia Pacific Coral Triangle. My boss is a founder of the Wakatobi Resort. I would like to tell you about the history behind he found the Wakatobi. He was at 6 years old and he finished for skin dive with his father. And then after finish the skin dive, his father gave a book about the underwater paradise. And after that, he learned about the book. And he has a dream. One day, I will come to Indonesia and will search where is the place. And when he was 17 years old, he came to Indonesia to Southeast Sulawesi. At that time, the name is not Wakatobi, but Kepulauan Tukang Besi. You know, in this area, the place is so many people that working as for the steel, make it a hammer or something like knife and what is tombak like that in the area. And he come there with the boat, wooden boat, and he's looking for in the area and found in the island that name is Onemoba'a. At that place, he dreamed one day I would like to build a resort in here for the diver. And then he back to Switzerland. And he learned about biological marine. He still worked with that, and then he is a biology teacher, but he still have a dream, and he follow the dreams. He take a diver course and being a dive instructor in Maldives and Red Sea and some place, but he still follow the dream. I would like to build the area that in Oneboba'a for resort in there. And when he was on 30 years old, he married with Singapore, and together they built the Wakatobi Resort. At that time, Wakatobi is only the name of the island, but not a regency. Wakatobi is a name from the island near that. Is a Wanci, Kalidupa, Tomia, Minongko. So we just disingkat being a Wakatobi resort
Mm.
like that. First time when he built the resort is only one long horse, and it talks about 3 days from Bali to Makassar and then Kendari. From Kendari have to go to Onibaa by boat. It's about for 24 hours, yeah, one day. So it takes a time. After that, with the negotiation and everything, they built a airstrip in the near island they call Tomia. I would like to share you about the place name of Wakatobi. Yes, this one. Can you see it or not?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see.
Okay, this one is the call of Wakatobi Resort. They at this time they have the accommodation about 32 bungalow and also 4 villas. This one is underwater in the Wakatobi Resort. We have so many creators in there, and Wakatobi is the Great Barrier Reef in the world because this is so happy for the reef. You can see it how beautiful underwater. Yeah, like this. We have also the accommodation for the guests by boat, so we can transport them to others island to see the beautiful of underwater in the Wakatobi. It's not just about the underwater, but we also accommodation with the beautiful view for the sunset in the jetty bar. Something like this. And also we have a boutique and we have a spa for massage. This is the accommodation for villa. And then this is the accommodation for ocean bungalow. And this one is for the palm bungalow. Wakatobi Resort not just have a resort, but we have also diving yachts. So it covers more far from the Wakatobi to Pasar Wajo. The accommodation for the diving yacht Pelagian, we have a master cabin, and we also have the deluxe and the standard cabin. People come to Wakatobi and diving yachts because they love how beautiful underwater in Indonesia. So it's time for us as a generation in Indonesia should be to build not just foreigner but also for Indonesian people. Thank you.
Wow, that's really good. That's such an inspiration story about your boss. Wow, that's really cool. It's true. So sometimes that is like a shame on us. Yeah, it's just because we are a local, we are Indonesians, but people who understand more about Indonesian itself, it's sometimes it's foreigner biasanya gitu malah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad story about that. Okay, so it's really good, Sis Yosi, that you present like really like you know, like it's really natural. Like it seems like you're not prepared that much, but it's really like natural, like how the way you present it and everything, like what you said, it's understandable, it's good. And tadi cuman yang aku ketemu cuman yang di bagian biology, cara bacanya it's biological. Dan kalau biology itu, biologi itu bahasa Inggrisnya itu science. Cuman itu aja ya. Yang lainnya it's already good. Thank you so much, Sis Yosi, for sharing.
Thank you.
It's really good. Okay, so the last presenter for today is Bro Mahaya. You prepare something?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
Should I start? Should I use videos?
whatever, it's fine.
Well,
Oh, so this is my first time I see your face.
yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me try to share this.
Okay,
You can see it, right?
yeah, we can.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, let me thank all of you for coming today. I'm Mahaya Bey is here to talk about the company that I made with my father. So, welcome everybody to Skylink Tech. And oh my God, I'm sorry. I think my battery is out. Wait, let me search for the charger. Can't seem to find a charger. Let me just do this.
Okay.
And yeah. Let's go on with the presentation. So welcome everybody to Skylink Tech. This company is made with me and my father. We have been working on this company a lot. As you can see, our company is actually a drone company. This company will be a tech community that will always be with their customers. And of course, it's not only about drones, but tech as a whole. We, Skylink Company, uses AI to make wonderful drone videos. This AI has been trained specially with us for over a decade. And this AI is very smart. Not only that, we have worked so much on this AI that I know all of you who are interested in technologies will be interested in my company. We are a drone company. Of course, we need to stand out from any other drone companies. We have a drone that there's no need to use manual control for it. Because of the advanced AI that we have, there's no need for manual control. And because of we have that advanced AI, of course, getting this drone will be a cheap and easier alternative because we don't need to hire somebody to make those aerial videography or photography that we need for, let's say, our wedding. Because this drone can do all of that for you. Of course, with this advanced AI, we need to put it all to become one with high 4K video output and stable flight because this drone needs to be better than any drones in the world. With this AI, not only it will be stable, but of course, with the 4K video output, it will make the most phenomenal videos that you will ever see. As you can see from the picture, this AI drone took a picture of somebody with the whole school of somebody actually getting married. As you can see here, everybody is enjoying their time, and you can see there's nobody that's actually controlling the drone because the bride in the middle are the one who use their fingertips on the phone on the app that we made to make this photo right here. With the AI powered drones, you can see that the drone fly on its own and took the picture for them without even using anybody to control the drones itself. And with this, I'm really proud with it. I'm really proud with the technology that we made. Of course, with this drone, you can see the progress of it. Of course, over the course of 8 months, Skylink Tech was still quite new, but it steadily grew in customers from 300 customers in early March to 1,500 in late October, as you can see from the Skylink progression graph. Notably, our succession is from gaining viral and attention on platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. As you can see in September, sales skyrocketed from 650 in Augustus to 1,000 buyers. That's a lot, isn't it? For all of you who are particularly invested and really want to know about technologies, I think this is the company that you will need to invest in, because this company is going to be phenomenal. I can promise you that. Skylink Tech will revolutionize aerial videography. This is the new way of videography. Don't miss out on it. Because with our AI-powered drones, it will be the best of the best. It's not only cheaper, it's not only more stable, but it's going on trend with AI these days. I hope all of you can notice that technologies nowadays are different from what a decade over ago. Because technologies these days are very wonderful. And I hope all of you can see that if we use technologies in the right way, we can make the future an even brighter place than now. Maybe before I end it, there's a Q&A session. If there is any question, you can ask me anything.
Okay, is there any one of you that want to give a question for Bro Mahaya related about the presentations, AI, and then drone, that kind of things? Is there any?
If we would like to take a picture, but we are not ready, did AI will tell us that, you know, that sometimes people say 1, 2, 3 like that.
Of course, there's always going to be a timer. You
Oh.
can set everything in just one app, that is the Skylink app in your phone that you can download from Play Store or App Store. But if you want to, you can use a laptop for an even greater experience. With this, you can set up a timer with your drone, let's say 10 seconds. The drone will fly up, and if you want to, your phone or laptop can use its speakers to tell you 3, 2, 1, and then the video or photo will start. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Any other question?
Okay, thank you.
Is there any other questions? And how much the cost for the what is that, like, for the drone? Like, is that really like need the specific drone, or DJI is just like it's fine, or it's just the specific brand?
It is from what I have right now, from what I can do right now, it's only with our company, which is Skylink company, but we do have some intentions to actually collaborate with DJIs and other companies that make drones to use the AI software that we use. So maybe in the future, you can use your own DJI to use our AI software.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so you only sell about the software, right? So we just
Yes,
need to buy.
mostly I sell the software to big companies like DJI, but for now, we do have our own drones. If you want to buy it directly from us, maybe there's going to be a different experience depending on what company that you choose. But if you have a DJI right now, you can buy our software and use our software.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, it's really clear. Is there any other questions before Bro Mahaya will close the sessions? Nothing? Okay, so no questions more.
Okay,
Mahaya.
it seems that there are no more questions.
Mhm.
Thank you
Oh my
everybody
God.
you listening with me and already been with me for over 10 minutes. Thank you very much. I will leave this place. Wassalamualaikum
Okay,
Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much, Bro Mahaya, for the
Thank you.
presentations. Wow, the things that really I like the most is because you know exactly how to open the presentations. You use like a bridging, tadi ada icebreaker-nya, just like when you put like a charging, seems like it's run out the battery, but it is not. So it's really good. It's icebreaker, and then you use the opening statement, and then the closing statement, you close it really well. So there is no input for me. Like everything is really smooth, really natural. Thank you so much, Bro Mahaya. Everything is so perfect. Thank you for the presentations. It's really good. What a really good closing for
Thank
today.
you very much, Sis Rachel.
Okay, my pleasure. Okay, so because the time is over, so tomorrow will be our last meeting. So tomorrow